Hi, I'm Ella and I'm dramatic and problematic.
She's a Mona Lisa.
Hi guys, so I just finished reading chapter 1 of the Twilight book. Oh my god, the first Twilight book chapter. I don't have any thoughts so far. I've read it before, but it's been like a long time. I read it when I was really young and I really loved it back then. I can see why the internal narration is really annoying to some people. So far, I'm like not having that much of an issue with it, but I know there's worse coming. Honestly, for a high school student, her like whininess and annoyingness for me is not too bad. So I think I'll update you guys whenever something happens, because I feel like the first couple chapters are just like kind of like nothing really happens. Okay guys, so I just finished chapter 3. It's honestly looking kind of boring. The first thing, like, plot point just happened. And like, there's so much Mike in this book right now, and I'm not living for it because Mike's a douchebag and I hate him, so. Yeah. She just got hit by the car, and Edward's basically gaslighting her. Honestly, he is gaslighting her so hard. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have the willpower to finish it tonight though, so tomorrow morning, maybe. Okay, I know I said I was like done talking, but like I'm just so annoyed. Edward is so annoying here. Ugh, it's like literally every single guy I liked in high school basically. He's like, oh, we shouldn't be friends, like I'm not good for you. But then the same breath, he's literally like, I'll drive you to Seattle, I need to go there anyways. And she's like, I thought you wanted nothing to do with me. He's like, I don't. Like, we shouldn't be friends. I do want to be your friend, but we shouldn't because I'm bad for you and I'm awful. But are you coming to Seattle or not? And she's like, and I know she is whiny, but low-key realistic. I was like that when I was in high school too, and I was like having these super intense crushes and like thinking I was in love and whatever. So far I'm liking it. He's a total dick, but you know. Update reading Twilight. Stephanie Meyer was such a car girl, and like I know this, but like it's just so obvious when like she's describing like the cars and stuff. I guess it makes sense for like Jacob, because like Jacob's like a car guy. Sometimes it's like from Bella's internal monologue and it's like, hello? Like, I know I'm writing this thing and I kind of get like that with clothes, but clothes are important to the characters, so it makes sense for her to like be thinking about that. Not for Bella, but pop off queen, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Okay guys, like I'm starting to really get the criticism of Twilight, like now listening to it. Here she's just describing like what she's doing in like such full detail when it's like meaningless, and I like get there's nothing much else to do and it's like kind of just fluff filler, you know, and I'm like, ugh. So I get it, and I'm gonna sludge through it and I'm gonna update you guys when I finally get to a part that I'm enjoying, okay? Girlies, for reals, it's 5 hours into this audiobook and there's still like 7 hours left that I'm listening to two times speed, so it's like less, thank god. But like there's still so much left of this. Why? Like I don't understand why it's so long. Like it's not that bad. I don't care that much about the plot. I don't care if she's like a bad narrator. It's just like there's so much stuff that it just adds nothing that I'm like. But also, just so you know, I'm at the part where she knows she's 100% in love with her man's Edward, and that this is it for her. So get your coins, sis. I'm not gonna check in again until I finish it, because I'm just gonna power through it and it's gonna happen. And so I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. Hi, so I'm done reading Twilight, finally. Oh my god. Oh, I was supposed to finish it last night and I didn't because it was such a drag. Like, the plot is so rushed. It went by so fast after baseball game, basically. I'm just gonna get right into like my review, because like it's so much fluff. Like there's so much stuff about the human people, and I wish instead of that, like the whole thread with Edward, her finding out he was a vampire happened before, and then you had more time with his family, and then the baseball game just happened at the same point in the story, but you got to know them a little bit better at first, maybe. Honestly, every time Mike was mentioned, I was just like rolling my eyes. He's the worst character. I hate him. He's so annoying and he's creepy, honestly. Like, step back. Also, guys, do you like my makeup? Sorry for not mentioning it, but it's Euphoria inspired, obviously. Let me tell you the character that saved me was Charlie. Every time he was like talking, I was like listening to it on an audiobook actually, but so every time I heard the narrator say his lines and whatever, I was like, oh, thank God, like Charlie, a normal person in here. He's like the only person I can relate to. Yeah, honestly, I was having such a like struggle. The parts with Bella and Edward I wasn't struggling with. It was honestly just whenever she was like at school or whatever, I was like, I don't care about this. Or her like just being in her room, like going through stuff, like literally her researching vampires on the internet. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, she should have known he was a vampire 100% the moment Jacob told her. Jacob basically told her. She should have been like, yes, true, and then confronted Edward like, girl. I did think they were cute together. I know it's like toxic because like he was watching her and whatever, and I would say I don't agree with that. But I at the same time understand her. Like, when I was in high school, I wanted someone who like loved me so unconditionally, and like the way he speaks to her and speaks to her about his feelings, I feel like is very romantic at the end of the day. Like, I know it's kind of cheesy, but like when I was in high school, that's what I wanted, and so I can like relate to how she felt. Kind of, she's a little bit like too much. I'm like, girl, have your own life as well. Like, don't just be, because like if he wasn't in school, she'd be like obsessing over it and upset about it. I'm like, okay, that's a bit much. Like, have your own interests apart from him, you know? So yeah, my feedback for this book is more vampires, less humans, but more Charlie. So yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars actually. Honestly, I kind of wanted to give it a 2, but at the same time, it's like, I know I'm gonna like read them again at some point, and like maybe it's because it was on audiobook, and like if I read it like on text, it'll be better for me. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all my videos. And let me know if you want me to read the next book in the Twilight series, because I can do that as well for a video. I hope you're having a fantabulous morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is for you. I love you guys so much. Mwah.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining